Hey y'all, it's your pal Kikuto here. Now I've received some comments on a video I just recently watched. These facts, I'm not really sure what to say about them. But, I'm just gonna list them out. I mean, all of it is I don't wanna deal with, other stuff, but this is the weirdest facts I've ever heard from any of my friends. Whether at school or whatever. Now, for kids, you might want to take heed on this because sometimes you will need these facts in the future. So, here's the top 10 funniest, and weirdest facts I have ever heard. That's me, Iki Kudo, who is the facts who have ever heard. Weirdest and funniest facts I've ever heard. Now, number 10. Now, I don't know what to deal with this one, but, I just say it anyway. There is... Ooh, I don't know what to say about this. There's this weirdest, time in, I think it was, Australia, that a guy decided to, take this dare, which was jump into a pit of tar. What kind of tar? This is like the hot boiling stuff, and I don't know what to say to all this, but this is the weirdest shit I have ever heard. Now, a lot of you might think, well, I've heard weirder stuff than that. Well, this is the top 10 list about me. Don't worry about it. Now, anyway, this is like, why? Why would people decide to do this? This is like, what? Let's just continue on the list. Number 9, Walmart. Yes, the infamous Walmart facts have actually returned. But this one, I don't know what to say about this. But one of the Walmarts I have heard about, and I think it was like, I don't remember where it was, but it decided that employees in there says employees should have a dick that's bigger than their hand. Now, I don't know what to say about this. I'm like, what? How? Why? What is this insanity? This complete and utter sanity. Why would you involve an employee that has a dick bigger than your hand? Just, oh my god. I don't know what to say about all this. It is messed up. Now, number 8, I am not so sure what to say about this. It was like, I don't know what to say about this. But one of the facts I just recently heard was about a woman, one of the Asian countries, I can't remember which one, I think it was like Vietnam or Korea, I can't remember. But apparently, one of the funniest facts I have ever seen is when this woman, which I forget the name of, decides to go into, the U.S. consulate and just basically flip them off. Is that an act? Is that an act of war, or is that just saying "fuck you guys"? Make up your mind, woman. 7. Oh boy, this one really takes the cake. This just goes right out the window for me. There's this man in, it was one of the, I don't know, it was in Europe or Africa, I can't remember. But there's this man who decides, as a rite of passage or something, to lift up a boulder. Now this is a big boulder. Like I'm not talking like the size of this screen. I'm talking like a massive boulder. And the rite of passage is basically you have to hold this up. I mean, you've seen commercials about this, about how to be a man and all that, but why? Why would you do it? I mean, this is just ridiculously mind-blowing. I don't know what to say about this. Oh boy. Now, number 6. Ooh, this one, I don't know why people would even consider doing this. And that is having sex with a 13-year-old child. Now, I know in Japan, this is natural. It's a law, and it's okay. But well, this story basically goes, and this is more of a life-saving story that kind of blew my mind. There was this girl, this Ethiopian girl, who was a 12-year-old girl, who was kidnapped by 4 people, 4 big guys, and forcing them to, they basically raped her and abused her as many times as they could. But while she was crying and whimpering, 4, I think it was like 3 or 4 lions scared off the guys, and they stood guard over her for like, I think it was like 4 or 5 days. The police arrived, and I'm like, wow. Now that was mind-blowing. I've seen, like videos of the lion whisperer and people like that, animals right off the bat. But seeing wild animals protect this young girl, I have no words to say for it. It was the most amazing thing I've ever seen. Oh boy, yes. Number 5 is going to be the worst. So apparently in a European country, there are public urinals. That's right, I said it. Public urinals in Amsterdam. Now, why would you do that? I mean, if you get a thrill of it, that's cool. No, I don't have any objections to that. But urinal? What? Why would Amsterdam make that up? Well, I don't know why they did it, but I'm sure they did it for good reason. I mean, I don't know why they do it. Number 4. I don't know why this is on the list, but it is. It goes right in with the public urinals, and apparently there's a toilet, which on the outside looks like, well, just a piece of mirror, this giant mirror. But on the inside, there's somebody taking a dump in it. And they just, there's people walking by, and it's just, do you get a thrill out of that? When you take a dump, do you get a thrill out of that? I'm literally speechless. I'm speechless. I'm literally speechless. I'm just speechless. I got nothing for that. And number 3. I don't know if I'm going to say this, but I have to. Apparently there's a job where, for you ladies who want to have a good time, apparently there's a job just for you. Attendant. Yes, that's right. B-job attendant. Yes, apparently in some airlines they actually allow that. But it's mostly for private, and they cost a fortune. I don't know what to say about this. I'm like, what? Is this real? Is this reality? What? Number 2. Oh boy. Where to begin with that? And number 2 is basically, there are people who do this stuff for a living. And apparently there's a contest that happens where you have to pick your own nose and see who has the most boogers in them. And I'm like, what? Why? Is this even reality? What? Why? Why? Just why? And number one, the most and the funniest and weirdest facts on number one is, okay, I didn't want to go to this territory, but that I've already dove in and might as well finish it off. I'm not sure if I can say this, but apparently in China it is illegal to have, well, sex with older men. And that includes your grandfather. What? I mean, I've heard of some crazy stuff, but I mean, if you love your wife, you should be with them. I mean, if it's a younger person trying to just chuckle an old man, uh, what? Okay, China, why? Just why is that a problem? I mean, if a young woman wants to bang an older guy, why? Why is that a problem? How is that illegal? Oh, and by the way, if you break this law, you're basically dead. So don't try it. Don't. Hey. Good. All right. Well, that's it for this top 10 list. I'm sure all of you either got a big laugh or a big puke out of all that. But, you know, I mean, these facts just came. I just saw these facts on YouTube, and here I am thinking, what? Yeah, so a lot from all that. So much for watching my top 10 list. Click the subscribe button or click the or write a comment down below. And as always, I will see you all. Bye-bye.